Okay, the elections of the US will be in about less than 24 hours' time. Is road to the White House, and with me to discuss uh, issues burning is Saeed and Mustafa. You guys are welcome to the show once again.
Okay, welcome. Thank you very much, Said. How's everything in Lagos?
Oh, very well.
So all the eyes of the world are on the U.S. elections. My
Yeah,
own part is that don't worry, you shouldn't be looking at who's going to be the president. You should still be looking at who controls the banks and the military. That
yeah,
one
sure.
never changes. So, and
Doesn't
also we
change.
should still be looking at, and on the eve of a U.S. election, Iran is so close to having a war with U.S.
Yeah.
and Israel. Nobody cares. This is the stupidity, and I'm going to say it again. The average American, especially the educated American, is stupid.
Mhm.
Your country is killing people in Palestine, and you having to change a president tonight. And and right now, U.S. is saying that they're going to help Israel fight Iran, which could lead to a world war. But you're worried about whether that rubbish woman or Trump is going to win. Americans are just they're delusional, very delusional. It'll be like
Delusional.
tell me
That's just
coming
the
home and
word.
telling it'll be like me if I live with you. Let's say the three of us live together. Hey guys, I just started a fight with some people in VI, some big boys there, but we also big boys. Oh, also tomorrow we have some important changes in our house. You understand what I'm trying to say? America is having problems with violence, with economic issues, and they're spending tons of money on a war that could destroy our economy and destroy the world. And they're doing their elections. Let me tell you the truth. These elections is like um is like who's Chelsea's biggest enemy? Arsenal. No. It's like
Manchester
Arsenal.
United.
Yeah, Manchester United. It's just sports for America. They don't take it seriously, but they will find out how serious it is with the way the world is going. What are your thoughts, Saeed? Yeah.
Yeah, on the America and US election, my on my own focus, I really want to talk about the polls because different
Yeah.
kind of polls that we'll be seeing, like the CNN is saying this, Fox is projecting that, Newsweek, or so many random people claiming expert this, expert that. So my own concern and my own fear is that I hope this fake polling, because everybody knows that it's fake. I
Oh
hope
yeah.
this fake polling, Democrats won't use the opportunity to do some hanky-panky with it. Because let me not lie to you, even right now, online, so many people are complaining about immigrant, as in illegal immigrant that can actually vote in your election. And I think
Oh,
probably
it's
if
true.
Trump
It's true.
wins,
Hmm.
probably if Trump wins, I hope and I pray that he change your electioneering processes, because this ballot boxing, this and that, you guys are supposed to, some states don't even have request you to have an ID or show an ID before you can vote. How,
No,
where is
it's
that
not
done?
regulated. It's not regulated. It's not
That that's
regulated.
that's something. And you being in America, I have a lot of questions to ask you, because
Yeah.
because you are on ground. I would like to ask you, what
Yeah.
what do you think about the chances of Trump and Harris? You
I
that
don't
you're
know.
on
To be
ground.
honest with you, to be honest with you, I don't know because here's why I don't know. Personally, I think okay, so the polls they're saying it's a dead heat. I think those polls are
Yeah, they
underestimating.
are saying it's tied.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it true that it's a close race? I don't
No,
I don't think
I,
it should be a
well,
close
I
race.
think it's a close race. Let me tell you. No, here's what I think. The national is a close race because in all these big cities like New York and California, or states that like New York and California, they get more electoral votes than the other states. In those areas, there's a lot of uh, liberal people, the LGBTQ, the liberal city people, and they look down on the agricultural parts. It's sort of like people in Lagos that say, "Oh, you're from small town, you're rubbish, you're not smart." So America is divided. These big cities are people who are spoiled, that are living well, and they don't understand that the country is poor. You understand what I'm saying? Because they live in big cities and they're living off of Wall Street, off of banking. But what I'm saying is that it's going to be close for the national vote, but the main thing is that I'm wondering why they're saying it's close in Pennsylvania, which is a swing state. Pennsylvania is a rural state. So to me, they're even saying that Trump leads by point 0.3. Whatever they're saying Trump leads by, add 2 points to it. So my thing is that Trump should win
Exactly.
Pennsylvania. And if he wins Pennsylvania, he's going to win the elections because the U.S. is a divided country. Pennsylvania is the battleground. And the U.S. is divided between rural and city. The city people, they vote for the Democrats. The rural people vote for the Republicans. The city people, they want to continue with these stupid wars. They want to continue with banking. They don't want to do agriculture. They want to say we hate Russia, we hate China, and they want to focus on identity politics. The rural areas are not worried about identity politics. They're worried about religion and abortion, but also they're worried about going back to the old American way in which you protect American jobs and protect them from China and where Americans create things and do farming. But the problem is that the U.S. has a problem with its economy because its economy is geared towards weapons and it's not spending money on infrastructure. So to me, it'll be close. But to me, to be honest with you, I think Trump should win. Remember the polls of Hillary Clinton? The polls had her winning, but people came out and
Exactly.
she
Exactly.
lost.
I think that's another thing CNN and my media, top media people are also considering. They are saying because of what happened in 2016, that
Yeah.
they always give that benefit of a doubt. Because
Yeah.
and what really makes Republicans too are having benefit of a doubt is this midweek, or what do you call it, midterm election that you guys
Elections,
have
yeah.
during that Senate and this thing, because I followed you guys' politics a lot. So
Yeah, my
because
prediction is that Trump should
because
win, but then the
they
Democrats
are
should
thinking
win.
that it's going to be a red wave or something, and red wave never happened. So probably
Oh
they are
yeah,
taking
that
their
was
time.
also unreliable. These polls aren't
Yeah,
reliable, and the
polls
elections
are
are and the
definitely
elections
not reliable.
are very corrupt, very corrupt. And it's true. People who live in big cities like New York and stuff that are immigrants, a lot of them are voting with just ID card that doesn't even prove that they're citizens and have the right to vote.
Exactly.
But think about it. If Trump can be almost shot and people are saying why couldn't they kill Trump? What makes you think they won't cheat to beat him if they want to go so far as to
Exactly.
kill him?
Exactly. So I think that's my major fear now, because now they are making it sound like it's a close race, it's a close race. And going by, I don't know, like you said in part of your statement when you first well, your opening statement, you said a lot of Americans are dumb or something. Because
They have to
you,
be
you
dumb.
said
They're not.
something.
I hate to say it,
Yeah,
America is not a
because I
critical.
I really
Yeah.
don't know how it's just in an advanced country like you guys. I don't know how you'll be saying Harris, the same Harris that we all know, and we are seeing vice president that they gave a task to manage the border. He couldn't even do something as in the major portfolio they gave him. He couldn't deliver. As
Let me
in,
tell you
what is
why.
he running for? The
Let me
same
tell you
thing. They
why.
are just condemning.
America is a country made up of myths. It's a country made up of myths. First of all, they said we won World War II. Everybody knows that it was the Russians who won it for everybody. Russia lost
Yeah,
27 million people and if not for the Russians. Then America came, they attacked D-Day. That was just a beautiful day when you go and liberate France. But it was the Russians who went into Germany and killed and took over Hitler's army. It was the Russians who absorbed all of his attack. So what I'm saying in America, then they also teach you, oh, the American forefathers, they were great. The Constitution was great. How can the Constitution be great when black people are considered property in your Constitution?
exactly.
It's just a country of
Yeah,
lies. Russia is evil. They're out to destroy us. They said Russia helped Trump. That's another lie. So the Americans are indoctrinated into ideology and to what is it?
yep,
Propaganda.
yep,
Propaganda is
yep.
destroying this country, but they think that everything is okay because they have debt. The average American's debt is more than fifty
And I
thousand
think
dollars.
I think that's something Elon Musk is even trying to do when he comes into government, because he knows. Let me not lie to you, a lot of propaganda is going on CNN and
Oh yeah,
MNCBC and
it's
all these
propaganda.
your major, as in their, and I don't know how. I don't know how they are still, your majority of your populace are still falling for it.
And
What do
also
you think? What's causing it?
the question again, what's causing what? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's causing why by now you guys should have figured out that CNN and the MNCBC, a lot of all these
Oh, here's what
Russia
it is.
hoax, a
No,
lot of propaganda. What
Americans. Well,
are they
it's
still
a
watching it? Are they
no.
still
They're
watching
delusional.
that much?
So Americans are delusional. Everybody remembers. So, like for example, nobody liked Kamala Harris when she was running, but the thing is that,
Exactly.
but the thing is that they don't like Trump. They just don't like him, especially the identity people. So even if Kamala Harris is caught taking a bribe, they'll just say, "Oh, it's okay. We still have to vote for her because Trump is evil." So they've created Trump as the scapegoat to take out all their to take all of their sins and put it on him. Same thing like with Jesus Christ in the Bible. Oh, he must die, he must die. Everybody knew Jesus Christ was not a bad person. He wasn't a threat to, even the Romans said, I'm just using an example. The Romans said, this Jesus
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
we don't want to kill him. Then the
yeah.
Sanhedrin said, no, you must kill him. He's evil. Yes, kill him. So the thing is that they've turned Trump into a scapegoat and a distraction. So it shows the American people are naive and gullible. What do you think, Afolabi? Yeah.
I agree with you. And my major concerns are low minimum wage concerns and a rising living cost. And these are
Yeah.
areas where the Democrats have failed catastrophically. 80% of voters are supporting minimum wage increase and a lowering of high living costs. And I've
Yeah.
not seen any policy by the Democrats that has helped this cause. Now, the
Yeah.
cost of housing continues to increase. Both Kamala Harris and Donald Trump have promised tax policies to help first-time home buyers, highlighting the bipartisan acknowledgement of housing crisis. But I've not seen anything in the Biden regime that suggests that the cost of housing is going to reduce. And then I look at another important issue, which is expensive healthcare system. The Democrats seems to be continuing the Obamacare, that bullshit of a system that it doesn't seem to help anybody. US spends more on healthcare
And you're
than
saying you
any
want to
other
stop
country.
spending. And you're saying you want to stop spending. And on the eve of an election, the Biden government, or no, the Harris government, is saying that we are ready now to step up our attacks in the Middle East and to attack Iran. Let me ask you a question. Who's the one controlling America? Because it's the military saying it, but who's the actual person that's running this country? Because I didn't hear Harris say it. You understand what I'm saying? She's a puppet. Whatever they say do, she'll do. What do you think, Saeed? Yeah.
Yeah, and I have that same question. I really want to ask you too, because the
Yeah.
reason why I wanted to ask is because I know you're on ground, and my counter question to what you just said is,
Yeah.
now that we all know that Biden is senile,
Yeah.
and Harris is currently campaigning and all that stuff, who is running your government?
Let
That
me
is
tell you who's
one.
running
And
it.
secondly,
I'll tell you.
hold on. Let me
Yeah.
can you hold on? Yeah. So my other question is, we Republicans control the House, and they're like 50-50 on your Senate. Why are they not pushing to impeach Biden? Why are they not pushing to at least make him declare his medical records or something to
Because
impeach him? Because I really don't understand.
the Americans don't care. They would rather have Biden, not the Americans, but the Democrats and the liberals would rather see Biden in as senile rather than to see Trump come in. This thing goes deeper than people think. This is almost like a civil war in America between the elite who are part of the Democratic Party and then the sort of like the country boys who are part of sort of like the earthly people who are part of Republicans. So it's like I said, it's that city between the elite city people who are liberals and between the conservatives. This is a battle between them. And the liberals would rather see the country fall apart than to see it fall apart with a senile president than to see the Trump win, because they don't care, because they feel that it doesn't affect them, because they have jobs that pay them $100,000 a year and they're in debt because the government is sustaining the elite so that they don't rebel. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what so the thing is that the Americans don't care because and I think in each of everybody's heart they know that Biden has never run America. So they're not worried. It's sort of like, let's say people say that you're the head of your house, okay, but you're senile. But I know that maybe your child, or not your child, but your uncle is running the house. I say, don't worry. Even though he's senile, he's not the one running it, so it doesn't matter. Do you see what I'm saying, Saeed?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So they know that whoever's running America is not senile. Biden is not running America. Is there
Of
people? They
course.
just say that he's running, so they're not worried because Biden is just like the Queen of England. Is just a figurehead. He's not running the country. Who runs England? The banks. Who runs America? The banks. I'll tell you who's running America. It's the Secretary of State. What's his name? Do you know his name again? Blinken. He's the one running
Yeah,
America.
Blinken.
Blinken
Yeah.
is running America, and Blinken answers to some other boys above him. Same thing in Nigeria. Who's running Nigeria? It's not Tinubu. There's a cabal of big boys above him too,
Of course.
and those ones
Yeah.
also answer to the U.S. What do you think, Afolabi?
I agree with you. And the democratic regime has made so many blunders. Apart from healthcare, if you look at the withdrawal from Afghanistan, the chaotic withdrawal of US troops from Afghanistan in 2021 is widely viewed as a mistake in Biden's foreign policy. The rapid collapse of the Afghan government and the Taliban's swift takeover shocked the whole world. It led to crises in humanitarian problems, images and reports of US allies and citizens struggling to evacuate. This is another dent in the Democratic Party's regime, not taking things, not being calculative in taking decisions. And then, of course, healthcare. I keep talking about healthcare because it's one area where people are most vulnerable. Healthcare and prescription drug costs continues to rise, and Affordable Care Act (ACA) is reducing prescription drug prices, but people are not seeing the effect in the overall outcomes of their health care, and it's a dent on the Democratic Republic regime. So people want fresh ideas. They want novel ideas from the Republican. Hopefully, if Trump comes in, there can be a paradigm view of how to handle healthcare and prescription drug costs, because Americans are paying so much for this.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think those are issues that I think are going to be difficult to solve because there's the House and the Senate are always divided and they never pass bills.
Yeah,
let's
but,
go
but
back
what,
to the
what the Democrats are proposing is not helping anybody, really.
No, it's not going to help. And my thing is that it's more of the Democrats. The Democrats have to give us a reason to vote for them, and they haven't given us any reasons.
They haven't.
The only valid
Exactly.
reason.
I think that's part of the reason why I'm saying I don't know why they are still getting a lot of votes, because with the current off ballot, or what do you guys call it, that mailing ballot.
Yeah, but Saeed, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example, Saeed.
Millions of Democrats.
Saeed, let me give you an example. In Nigeria, no matter how bad things get, even if Kano and the North falls apart, they will vote for whoever the Sultan says.
Exactly.
So it's the same in America. So in America, the country is divided on ideology. When you're an identity politics person, even if your country is dying and it's falling apart, you will not save it because you want to spite your enemy. Remember what they say in the Bible: cut your nose off to spite your face. This is the way human beings are. Human beings are not rational. That's my argument. Look at Nigeria. A lot of Yoruba people would not vote for what's his name, the Igbo guy that ran. They won't even do it, even if they know that if they vote for him, they will be rich. They won't. This goes to show you the problem with human beings. But if you say let's bring 50 billion for mosque, everybody will do it. Human beings are caught in religion and ideology, and we think that, oh, I'm suffering in this world, but it's okay because I'll be okay in the next world. Same thing with the liberals. They'll vote for Biden rather than Trump because their religion is to hate Trump, because their religion is to hate the Republicans, because they've been told that the Republicans are anti-gay, they're they're racist, whatever. So it's almost like saying, okay, I hate you, you're racist, so I'll even have a bad president as long as he's not racist. That's the way America is operating.
I know.
The thing about you have to remember, the thing that you have to realize is that. Sorry, you have to remember. Let me ask you a question. Just like suicide bombers, those guys that flew the plane into September 11th, they know they will die, but they will still fight for what they believe. So what I'm saying is that the people who vote for the Democrats, they believe in what they believe so much that they don't care if it spoils the country. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good point. Very good point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I get you. It's just that I'm just thinking probably because you guys are more advanced and you guys
how is America more advanced? No, America. But here's the question: America is advanced. Here's why America is advanced. America is advanced because it's built off of slavery and colonialization. Because America is an extension of Britain. They're built off of black labor. Most of the best scientists and stuff that America gets, they get them from Germany, they get from India. So America is number one because it has a good military, but the people are stupid. And they don't need to be smart because they still control the world. They control Middle East. Look at the Middle East. The Middle East are fighting each other, and they're giving away oil to America, and they're letting America dictate how they do their oil and their oil prices and things. So my argument is that America is not it's a technologically advanced country. That's it. And it's in decline. It's not an advanced country education-wise. In America, Nigerians and Asians and Africans score higher on education than Americans do. You know that's true. Nigerians are the highest earners. So we're saying that we have to destroy this myth that America is an advanced country. No, it's just a country with a lot of money that controls the world's economy.
Sure,
What do you think, Afolabi?
absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely.
Exactly.
That is very correct. The people that really
No, Americans can't do a show like we're doing now, where we can just
sure.
talk like this.
Absolutely.
They can't do it.
It's the
Nigerians are
Indians.
smarter than Americans.
Yes.
But
it's
we don't
the
have with too much corruption.
Yes, it's the Indians, the Africans, and the Jews that
And the
are
Asians.
behind all this thing, and the Asians.
And
So
the Asians. They're
you're
the ones
absolutely
keeping America
right.
afloat.
Yeah.
And also the South Americans who do like a lot of labor. But the whites
Yes.
in America, I hate to say it, they don't do anything.
They
They sit
don't do
down and they
anything.
watch. They sit down
Yeah.
and they watch American football. They go to work jobs in which they don't produce anything, but they get 100,000 a year because
Yeah,
the
because
government
they
is
have a
the government is
mentality
printing
of,
money
yes, they have
to
a
sustain them.
mentality of entitlement.
They're entitled. They don't do anything. It's just like in the slave days. You have black people working on the farm, so you can stay home all day and play piano and sleep. And you say, "Oh, look at my country. It's so beautiful." It's the black people doing all the work.
Oh, sure.
I'm
These
serious.
days it's
And the black people were
PlayStation.
brought from Portuguese slave traders. We are the ones who made America powerful by selling our own black people to them for free
Yes, and
for
our
labor
own
to slave trade.
heritage. Absolutely.
We are the one. To this day in Nigeria, when you're a lawyer, you wear white wig for what?
Yes.
Come on.
I just believe the Biden administration has struggled with significant increase in migrants.
Oh, the Biden. And here's the thing: if Biden had stepped down and they had chosen a proper Democrat president, a nominee, they will destroy Trump. That's what I'm saying. But they purposely chose
Yes, exactly.
a rubbish person.
They will have at least their argument will have stand more.
Oh, they would have won. They would have won by
Yes, it was an
they would have won by
emotional
20 points.
choice. It was an emotional choice. It wasn't an intelligent choice.
No. And also the people that run the Democratic Party and the people that run the Republican Party are the same, because you have to remember the Republican Party doesn't like Trump either because he's hijacked their party.
Exactly. I think that takes me back to my earlier question that Republicans control the House. Why are they not asking questions? Why are they just like you can remember when this lady Pelosi or something during the Trump administration, she single-handedly make sure that Trump was impeached for nothing less. This one is even, at least we from Africa, from Nigeria, we can tell from the video that we are seeing that Biden is not all right medically. He's not fit to be running a whole American government. And the Republican lawmakers can't say they don't see it or they are blind to.
No, they're making deals.
Why are they not pushing for him to be
making
impeached?
deals.
Why?
Of course.
Let me tell you.
We've
I don't want to
known
say
that
any
the
names.
guy has dementia a long time ago, but they didn't admit it.
And they are all behaving as if they are not seeing it. Why are they not pushing for him to be impeached?
Because they're profiting from him being in power. The Republicans are profiting. You have to remember, and they're not, and also they're the ones running the country.
Financially, they're profiting.
Biden is not running, so they're not worried about.
They have to be. They have to be.
Yeah, well, it's Israel, AIPAC, and then also anti-Russia, the war against Ukraine. That's what they want. Trump has said that if he comes in office, that Ukraine war is ending because there's too much money. And he's also saying he's going to throw away NATO. That's why they don't want him to win. But the problem is that he's already reached the level of a hero. Same thing. I'm not comparing Trump to Jesus Christ. I'm just using the parallel.
Analogy.
When Jesus Christ came, the Sanhedrin said, "Man, this guy is dangerous." Because now people are listening to him and they're not listening to us. So what that means is that the Democrats and the Republicans have abused their power and they don't represent the people. And Trump was smart enough to take advantage of them and do that. But the only problem is that the U.S. is split, because one thing that can make the Republicans lose is that in the U.S., more than 50% of people believe that abortion should be legal. That's a big problem for the Republican Party. Americans believe it should be legal.
And that's another thing. I really don't, like you said.
Yeah, but the only thing is that I know you're against abortion, but you're against it, but you have to remember that.
Why would?
And let me tell you, in the Western world, people believe in abortion. They believe in gay rights. I'm not saying my own stance. I'm just telling you what they believe in. It's a religion for the West.
I understand you.
It's a religion for the West. It's a religion for them. And to go against it, that's why they hate Trump. And to me, I'm not saying it's wrong. I agree with them that if you really believe in it so much, then you shouldn't vote for Trump. Don't you think so, Afolabi? Yeah.
I agree with you. Absolutely.
Yeah. So the question is who, and I don't judge people who say, okay, you should have the right for abortion or things, because everybody has their personal belief.
I think on that abortion level, matter, I think so, a lot of people are getting Trump's stance wrong.
No, not Trump.
It's
Yeah,
not as if,
but the
it's
thing
not
is
as
that
if
he
he's
represents.
totally against.
But
It's
here's
not
the
as if
thing.
he's totally against abortion.
But
He's
here's
just
why
saying
they're
that the amount of months and weeks.
But here's why they're
that
angry at him. They're
yeah, I
angry
know,
at
I
him.
know, I know.
Also because
I
he
know.
chose a pro-abortion judge who
He-
attacked. So my thing is that it doesn't even matter if he has a lighter stance, because the way the law is being applied goes beyond the way he would apply it, and they're going to blame him because he allowed it to happen. You
I
understand?
think that's just the bottom line of it. That that he allowed it to happen. That's why they are trying to go against him. Because on my own opinion, it is a common sense. You can abort if you want to abort from 1 to 6 weeks. Anything more than 6 or 8 weeks, it's a baby. You understand? Why would you want to abort him?
No, they don't want to hear that one. They don't want to hear that one.
What are they waiting for? Whoever that wanted to abort,
and we
what
can
are
go
you waiting
further.
for? First
And
week,
we go
second week,
further.
third week, fourth week.
And you go further. If someone is a man and he wants to play football with women, oh, you have to allow him. You have to respect his rights. Let me tell you the truth. Personally, I think this is some hilarious. It's ridiculous. What do you think, Afolabi?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It doesn't add up at all.
Like Saeed is saying, everything in moderation. Yeah, abortion should be allowed, but you can't say, oh, absolute 8 months. I can do it after 8 months. Come on, that's inhumane.
How would you want to abort a baby 8 months, 9 months? Even there is some instance I saw on Twitter too, that in one state like that even after 9 months, after the lady has given birth, the lady decided that he doesn't want the baby, that she wanted the baby terminated, and there is a law that permits that. Can you imagine that?
That's manslaughter.
Manslaughter.
That's manslaughter.
And then there's just too much. And here's the thing: once a child is to me, once it's 1 month, it's a human being. So you have to respect its rights also, not just the mother. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy stuff.
I don't think Republican speakers and some of their representatives that they are pushing to the TV station to talk about it, I don't think they are really hammering that point.
No, they're not articulating it because
my opinion is that what is the woman waiting for? First week, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week, sixth week, up to 8 weeks. So you've not decided whether you want to have the baby or not. Yeah. So it is after the
but Saeed, the Republicans are trying. I watched some clips.
So the Republicans have done their job because they brought it to states' rights. Yeah,
they're actually trying to push that narrative that the responsibility and the decision.
Also, you've been having problems with audio quality. Are you on speaker or something, or you're standing too far from the speaker?
No, I'm close to the speaker.
Yeah, but sometimes when you sit back, it starts to cut off to break. Yeah, so we just because I've seen it in some other shows when we're doing it too. So, but I'll let you know if I hear it. Okay, it's not your fault. It's just maybe it's the connection or something. Okay. Yeah, continue. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying is
you can hear it, Saeed, how he's breaking.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah,
I'm
sounding as if he's far or something.
Okay, I've had
it sounds like you're muffling. It sounds yeah.
I've had some clips on Fox TV that have condemned those abortion rights, and I don't think it's right. Basically, like Saeed rightly mentioned, you should have the right to take those decisions yourself.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So let's close it up and get ready for the polls. We'll see what's going to happen tomorrow. Any last thoughts, Saeed? Then Afolabi will take us out. Yeah.
So to all our Americans listeners and viewers, please kindly vote for Trump, because we from Nigeria and Africa, we want a leader from your country that is going to help us to hold our own leaders accountable, who is going to make sure that some of our leadership that is looting our money to your country, we believe that Trump won't allow that. That is why we are pleading that American viewers and our listeners, please vote, go out tomorrow and vote for Trump. Please make us proud so that America can be great again.
Amen. And make Nigeria free again. All right, go Afolabi. Yeah. What's your thoughts, Afolabi? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Trump will be a breath of fresh air. We're tired of the Democrats. We haven't had any significant improvement in the economy for the last regime. We want a breath of fresh air. So we're saying vote Trump vote change, vote a new dimension to American politics. And from here, Afolabi, from Said, and from Mustafa. Mustafa, I hope you are voting, really.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
so
right here.
have you voted or you are voting tomorrow? When are you
Yeah.
voting?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah,
before I go to
so
work.
that's
Yeah.
all.
basically, Mustafa, I believe Penn State will be a significant area
Yeah, I
where we
think
need.
to be honest with you, I think Trump is going to win Pennsylvania and he's going to win the elections.
Well,
That's what I believe.
once Trump wins
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, I think it's done and dusted.
Oh
And
yeah,
for
because
me,
the other states are pretty sure he's going to win Ohio, Pennsylvania, Florida. Yeah.
Florida. So from me,
Yeah.
But
Mustafa,
now they are saying Ohio, Kamala Harris has picked up 2 or 3 points in Ohio. I
That's
know
a
it is
lie.
just lies.
those are
It's
just
a lie.
speculations. They are
They're
not
trying.
true.
Yeah,
They're just
speculation.
No, they're trying to
speculations.
inspire people. They're trying to inspire people.
Yeah,
All right, thank you. So I'll probably last words here.
okay, from Mustafa, Said, and myself, make America great again with Donald Trump. Bye
Thank
for
you.
now.
So I'll see you at 8:15. No, at 9:15.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
9:15,
9:15.
yeah.
Have a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank